A friend of mine gave me a recipe for this juice right here, and you need a juicer to make this recipe. She is going through the effects of being poisoned by toxic mold. So this is one of the juices she found as she's met people who've gotten well from toxic mold. She has found various kinds of combinations of food to eliminate and to eat. This juice is a cleansing type of juice. She only uses organically grown produce for this, and I'm going to show you how to make it. It's a little strong because there's some garlic in it, but raw garlic through the juicer is a really good cleanser. So I'm going to give you a tip on how to make it so that it's not so pungent, because if you put the full amount of garlic in to begin with, it's really a lot and it's hard to get used to. So here we go. I'm going to show you how to make it. To make this juice, I would normally use 4 medium-sized carrots, but the carrots I have are really slender. So you see I have 6 that are slender. And I'm going to use a half of a Granny Smith apple. We're going to slice some ginger and some garlic. So I'm going to start with the carrots by slicing off these little ends. And then, rather than peel them, I'm going to scrub them under water with a brush. Now, my friend who has the toxic mold poisoning, she soaks all of her produce in a bath, you could call it that, in a sink or a big bowl with water and baking soda to get, and she only uses organically grown produce, which most of this is here. So next I won't show you, but I'm going to scrub these underwater, and then I'm going to show you what I do with the ginger and the garlic. For the ginger, I'm just going to slice off chunks, but then what I want is a tablespoon. I'm going to leave the skin on, but I want it chopped so that I can make sure it fits in the tablespoon. So I'm going to cut it into these little pieces and put it into the tablespoon here, measuring spoon. And I don't know what the metric equivalent is for that. If somebody knows that in a country outside the U.S., you can pop that into a comment below. All right, so these 2 slices equal the 1 tablespoon, but let me show you what I'm going to do with the garlic, especially if you're a beginner on this. This recipe for this juice calls for 1 tablespoon of garlic, but that really is too much if you're just starting out. So we're going to do half a tablespoon. It's going to be chopped similarly to how I chopped the ginger. So I just, I peel off all that papery part that's outside, and then I just chop it into small bits and put it into my tablespoon, measuring spoon. And depending on how big the garlic clove is will determine how much is going to fit into. Okay, so this is getting close. I have tasted this before with a full tablespoon in, and it's pretty potent. So this is probably more than you would want. If you're just doing it for the first time, do about, only fill the tablespoon about halfway. And then you can add it to a little bowl with the with the ginger. And I'll show you next a trick for juicing it. First, I'm going to start off juicing all of the carrots. Hope you can hear me. Now here's the trick. I'm turning off the juicer. I've cut the apple into really slender pieces so that it fits my juicer. I'm just putting in 1 slice with the machine off. And then I'm going to put in all the pieces of garlic and ginger together, okay? And put in another slice of apple. Get the pusher ready and then turn it on. And do the rest of the apple. and it's done. The juice comes out in this bright orange color because of all the carrot, and I'm going to taste it now. The ginger is a must because the ginger helps cover up some of the taste of the garlic. The Granny Smith apple is used instead of a red apple because Granny Smith apples have the least amount of sugar. So give this a try. It's a nice cleansing juice. And then as you build a tolerance to the garlic, then change it and add the whole tablespoon of garlic.